welcome to Nottingham. Well, I've taken a very quick route up from Birmingham to Nottingham here tonight. Wales' first game in the Championship. They play the Swiss. Wales reached the semi-finals in France. Can they do so here in this version on JB Sports? The majority of the squad that were there in France in 2016 are here this time around, but they've got a tough proposition in Switzerland. Let's break off on the anthems. Well, we've got a really good atmosphere around the City Ground. There's no doubt about it. Let's look at the Welsh side. Well, Gareth Bale starts. There's no doubt about that. Mepham and Rodon will be the two centre-backs. Connor Roberts of Burnley will play right back. As for the Swiss, who are a very good side, very underrated by a lot of people in the game, by a lot of the purists. Jan Sommer there, the goalkeeper. Fabian Schär, you may remember, of Newcastle. Shaqiri and Mbolo and Savadovic could be key men. Wales in red to get us underway here in Nottingham. What an atmosphere at the City Ground. As Euro 2020 really starts to hot up now. We're underway then. It's the land of your fathers. Rings around this brilliant City Ground, of course. The home of Nottingham Forest. So much success under the late great Brian Clough. Royer. Granit Xhaka, Arsenal man. A couple of Arsenal Cup defeats here at the City Ground in recent years. Connor Roberts did well, the Burnley man. Rodriguez. Important that Wales don't lose this game tonight. They need this one to go their way. The next game, incidentally, will be against Turkey, who we saw earlier on today, and they were superb, even in defeat. They looked a very good side, but defensively not sound. Severidge and Mbolo. Mepham, good challenge. Here's Kiefer Moore. Elvedi. 10 minutes gone, 0-0 the score. A lot of defend actually on Gareth Bale and how he'll play tonight. Will be a tough one to sort out and fathom. We'll just have to wait and see. Shaqiri to Freuler. Bapu. Rodriguez. Severidge might get his shot in. Good block again. Here's Xhaka. Cross comes in. Severidge is up there. Shaqiri's in there too. Again, another brave Welsh block. I think it might have been Mepham in there. Here's Kiefer Moore. Aaron Ramsey. Here's Mr. Bale. And he was challenged illegally. Free kick to Wales. A bit of respite for the Welsh, and a yellow card to Freuler. And the referee obviously standing for no nonsense here. Although Freuler, I have to say, got the ball. Well, it's a harsh decision on the face value of it. Wales was just 26% possession, but they're still in there at 0-0. And James might get on the end of this. And the Leeds man nearly paying dividends there for a good doing the first row in the book. Not giving up any particular lost causes at all. Severin. Bapu. Bolo turns nicely. Rodon is there, but illegally there. Free kick, Switzerland. And well, this could be a problem for Wales. Welsh fans in that Trent end do not like that decision. And this is a free kick right up at that Trent end, as we see. Morel, it looks like you've got the challenge in. Looks like Rodriguez might have a go with the ponytail here. One or two men in the committee. And it's a super free kick. Rodriguez. That's a major blow for Wales. And the disgruntlement in the stands says it all. So halfway from us through the first half, it's 1-0 to the Swiss. Ward didn't have a chance. And now Wales face a major uphill battle. Rodriguez with the free kick. And Switzerland in the lead. As I say, it's a major blow. There's any doubt about that. Rodriguez looking towards Shaqiri this time. Bale is there. Rodon. Deflection on the cross, and it falls for Dan Davis. Moore, free kick. It's the same play, Freuer, and he's got to watch his step now. Referee saying that's enough, more son. That's it, second yellow, you're off. Bale with a free kick. Up to half an hour played. Shaqiri. Severin. Shaqiri once again. Connor Roberts. Aaron Ramsey. Rodriguez. Severin. Xhaka. Rodriguez. Severin. Xhaka again. Severin. Waiting in the centre. Rodriguez. Xhaka. Good ball in. Good header away. Here's Morel, who conceded a free kick which led to the goal that Switzerland have scored. And Babu to Shaqiri. Roll to Switzerland. Having the lion's share of possession. Wales haven't really gone into it yet. Rodriguez. Severin. Oh, well stopped. Joe Allen. Now keeper Moore. Good skills by Moore. And did well. Free kick. That was beautiful hold-up play by keeper Moore. Really in this opening 30-odd minutes, has had to face, or has had to speed off literally scraps. Alvidi brought him down. Gareth Bale up behind this one. It's probably a bit too far out for a shot. Nothing faces Gareth Bale, although that free kick was after the Lord Mayor's show a bit. Here's Shaqiri. Nice little tussle going on down on the far side. The ball's still in play, amazingly. Here's Rodon. ball forward. Share. Rodriguez. Share again. Xhaka. Severin. 3 minutes to half time here live on JB Sports. Ball played in there. Bowen's in there. And turned away once more. Here's Danny James. Ben Davis. Looking more underneath this one. Couldn't reach Ramsey. Severin takes possession. 30 seconds remain. So we've got a minute over that 45. I don't think it's going to come to much really at the end of the first half. It's not been a good half for Wales. They have had chances, but unfortunately the Swiss have been far too good. And it looks as if Robert Page will have to get his troops in at half time, because they've really been behind the A game in this one, it has to be said. Wales 0, Switzerland 1. Rodriguez with a super free kick, although very controversially given, on 22 minutes. That's the scoreline at half time. Wales 0, Switzerland 1. We'll be back with the second half.
Only the best survive.
Form of energy touches our lives in quite the same way as electricity. No other form of energy brings us so much enjoyment, takes greater care to ensure a constant and safe supply across the nation. No other form of energy can bring such huge resources into operation at the touch of a button. Electricity, energy for life.
Conventional wisdom, a sandpit for an ostrich. At the University of Life, we run a different course. Entitled, Who Am I? Pay attention, I may be asking questions.
Welcome back to the City Ground as we get underway in this second half. Wales trailing 1-0. No changes made by either side at half time. Mbappé now to Freuer. The only player being booked in this first half. And now Wales attacking the Trent end in the second half, all in red. The whites of Switzerland. Rodriguez getting it forward. And Mbolo, good block. And it needed to be. Here's Kiefer Moore. James. Support through the right hand side, left hand side for Gareth Bale, but James did not get his head up and play the ball forward. Granit Xhaka switches the play, lovely play from left to right flank. Shaqiri, Bapu, Rodriguez, challenged beautifully there by Danny James. Now Moore. Bale's to his left. Here's Gareth Bale. Now this is where Wales need him more than most in that attacking third. It's Gareth Bale with the ball. Joe Allen. Danny James. Kiefer Moore on the edge. It's Kiefer Moore. And Rodriguez did well there. Perilously close to the penalty spot, penalty area, and he couldn't slide in. Here's Moore pinching the ball. Here's James now. He goes down, free kick. In a very dangerous position. And really now the opportunity arises for Wales. Gareth Bale. Brooks on for James. Bale with the free kick. Yes! Gareth Bale when Wales needed him most has equalised. And look what it means to every Welshman inside the City Ground. It's 1-1. Oh, Gareth Bale, you beauty. The roof has been raised here in Nottingham. The captain of Wales has come up and done his country proud yet again. Amazing scenes here at City Ground. We saw Nottingham Forest have a terrific season when they won promotion back to the Premier League, but oh my word, nothing could top what we just heard now. The noise is deafening. 1-1. And a foul there, free kick to Switzerland. Wales are back in it at 1-1, and that's all that matters right now. Yakingini playing it in to Xhaka. And now we're gone. And Ramsey, oh, that looked harsh. That was a poor decision from the referee. Ramsey here clearly pinches the ball. Watch this. Look, gets the ball. Looks harsh to me. Rodriguez with the free kick. Flicked in there once more. Good defending by the Welsh. Ramsey away. Roberts. David Brooks the sub. Connor Roberts of Burnley. Joe Allen to Chris Mepham. Up towards Kiefer Moore. Severich. Playing it in there and a header wide. Well, Wales have got to be careful because the Swiss, as we saw in the first half, took a very accomplished side on the counter-attack. Mbolo putting that header just wide. Bapu. Shaqiri. Freuler. It's been that sort of match, really. It's toed and froed all the way. Rodriguez. Oh, nice skill. Mbapu. Freuler. Davis across and out of play. Shaqiri. 20 minutes to play. Bale brings him down. No foul. And he said, unless a free kick is the one that should have been a nailed on free kick. That did look a hefty looking challenge by Gareth Bale. Joe Allen. Aaron Ramsey. Brooks. Bale on the near side. He's reached it. Ball across. Allen is in space. It's Joe Allen! Oh, what a block that was! It looked as if Joe Allen was going to put Wales in front. Bale worked a miracle, didn't give up the lost cause. Allen was in space. The ball was going in the back of the net, I'm sure. And the deflection took it wide. Joe Allen so near. To a corner to Wales. Bale to take. 5 in the area. In there towards Allen. Headed away. It'll be a Welsh throw with a quarter of an hour to play. 1-1 is the score. Brooks. Davis. Played in there once more. Just wouldn't drop to Bale. Still might get the shot in. Bale deflected. Comes to Davis. Allen. Joe Allen! So near, but yet so far. Wales knocking on the door, but can't find a way through. Oh, that's so near. That's twice in a few minutes that Joe Allen has come mighty, mighty close. And look at the distance, 71 metres. Covered by Kiefer Moore. Bale's in third place as well in that statistical list. Shaqiri to Mbappe. Rodriguez. We've seen an amazing game of football here this afternoon. Joe Allen, or this evening I should say, Mepham. 81 gone. Well, we saw a 5-goal classic at Villa Park earlier on today. We've seen 2 goals tonight, but plenty of endeavour and plenty of commitment from Wales. No foul there from Morrell, who comes away with the ball. Keeper Moore's there trying to fade David Brooks, the man who's suffered so many problems in his personal life with testicular cancer and everything else, but nice to see him recovered and back on a football field. And here he is playing for his country. Kiefer Moore. And Gareth Bale's in there. Little chip forward. And Ramsey's stolen in. It's Aaron Ramsey for Wales. Blocked away. And that'll be a throw. So Roberts comes on. Can he be the match winner? Connor Roberts. Here he is now. Ramsey. It will be a throw to the Swiss. 3 minutes plus some stoppage time to play. And what a match it has been. Terrific entertainment here at the City Ground this evening. Freuler. Shaqiri. Freuler again. Mbappe. And Bale across. Roden. Brooks. Up to Rolls Ramsey. Roberts continues the run. It's Roberts. Can Wales snatch it right at the very last? It's played in there. David Brooks! Saved brilliantly by Jan Sommer. That was the last chance as well of the match. And Wales should have had all 3 really. The way they played second half was superb. And they should be proud, and they'll go into the match next week against Turkey full of real pride and confidence. Rodriguez had put Switzerland ahead, but then just before the hour mark, Bale with one of his trademark free kicks got Wales level. Allen had a couple of chances, Brooks at the end, but it's finished all even here at the City Ground. 1-1 the final score.
Only the best survive.
Did we end up with this heap? Just get the bags, Watford.
We'll never make that plane, sir.
Nonsense. Our carriage awaits.
Right. We need some cash.
Barclaycard. You're not in Macclesfield now, Boff.
You can use Barclaycard in cash machines all over the world.
Airport?
All you need is your PIN number.
No es mi coche, mano. Yo no te puedo llevar. Además, se arregla con el ruleta.
And thankfully all the instructions are in English.
Sí, muy bien.
Good. Right then.
Sí.
There we are. Could be so.
Okay, let's go.
Well, sir, I managed to...
Chop, chop.
Key? Ready, sir.
Adiós, amigo.
So, Bob, any cash for that Barclaycard of yours?
The world revolves at 1,000 miles per hour. It's enough to make you dizzy. Talk amongst yourselves. I may be sometime.
Control tower to British Airways Concorde. You are clear for takeoff.
Last year, more international passengers chose to fly with British Airways than with any other airline. In fact, last year, British Airways planes travelled over 150 million miles. That's further than from Earth to Mars and back. British Airways, the world's favourite airline.
European tour starts here. Any questions?
What kind of breakfast is this?
I ask for shredded wheat. Shredded wheat is 100% whole wheat. No other cereal gives you more whole wheat goodness. Hold on, Gaston. He's the one that eats twa around here. Shredded wheat and new shredded wheat, bite size, 100% whole wheat.
Yes, welcome back to the City Ground where it's finished 1-1. Terrific result there for Wales. They really took Switzerland all the way there. So Italy at the end of the first round of games, they lead the table with 3 points. Switzerland and Wales with 1, and Turkey prop up the rest with 0 points. But as I say, there's still very much all to play for. That is for sure. There's no doubt about that. One more thing I need to do before we leave you tonight is basically tell you what's happening tomorrow night as regards the next match you'll see on JB Sports, and that is at Hillsborough between Northern Ireland and the Netherlands, and we'll be on the air around about 8 o'clock tomorrow night for that one. Join us if you can, but yeah, it should be a good game. Northern Ireland back in the Euros again. They've got a tough test, as I say, against the Netherlands, but you never know. It could all come to fruition. But thank you very much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your evening. And Wales are on course for qualification out the group stage in the last 16. 1-1 they drew with Switzerland tonight. I hope you very much enjoyed our coverage from the City Ground. Until then, from me, JB, take care, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night.